Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I've been wanting to get in my bike the entire day. And this morning when I got up and I did my daily morning routine, I looked at my weather app and it said it was a 20% chance. And I was like, alright, I could take it. Usually if it's 20, to me that's not a big deal. But then I saw around 1 it was going to be 50% or something like that. And I said, well, I'm coming home around 1-ish and I don't want to get wet, right? So I'm not going to take my bike. I took my truck. And I barely take my truck out because I ride pretty much all the time to work. And sometimes Stacy tells me, wow, you have a truck that you pay. I said my payment is a pretty decent payment, and it sits in the pretty much driveway a lot. And I knew that was going to happen when I got the bike because, this is my third bike, and I've done this in the past where I buy a motorcycle and I use it all the time for every opportunity that I can. Now I'm going to church, and look, I'm in the bike. And I'm going to tell you, some of you guys may be considering to have a motorcycle for your main transportation. That may be something you're thinking about, and I'm going to tell you, well, I'm going to make you wait for it, but it's something that I've done in the past. But anyways, the weather kind of got better, and it barely rained. That was the point. Didn't rain. I wish I could have brought my bike. My buddy Nick brought his bike to work, and it was awesome, and I was kind of jealous. But now the weather looks pretty good, so I decided to take the bike out, and I just got hit in the face with something. It was pretty bad. Check it out. Maybe you're thinking about getting your motorcycle and use it as your main transportation. Some people do that, but to me, it's not really a good idea. Really not. And I'm not saying that you should or you should not. Like I always say in my video, you do whatever you want. It's your life. You do your thing, right? And I do my thing. But me personally, I have found out that a motorcycle is a lot of fun and it has a lot of good benefits, but it's really never for me a main transportation because, my lifestyle, what I do, and things like that. Like, if you don't know, I got a wife and 3 kids, and I don't know where I'm going to put 3 kids and a wife in this bike, right? It's just impossible. So again, there's times in my life where I got to go to places, I got to go and pick up kids, I got to go to schools, I got to do things, and obviously I need my car in order to do those things with my family. So my bike has never been even considered a main vehicle for transportation, even though in the last few months since I got it, I pretty much use it more than my truck. Really do. I use it all the time, and the reason why is because there's a lot of benefits on using a motorcycle versus using a car, right? And I'm going to talk about some of those benefits right now. I think I got enough time to buy me a drink. Yeah, maybe put some gas. So the first thing you're going to hear guys talking about this, and if you decide to go and get a motorcycle as your first transportation or your main transportation, is going to be gas. And it's very true because you'll be able to save a lot of gas. Like I'm talking like a ton of money, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I got a truck, and that truck is, it's a Chevy, and it's a pretty nice truck if you ask me. I really enjoy it, but that thing takes gas. He's got like it's no tomorrow. It's a V8, and like I said, it's pretty definitely not even comparable to this right here. So the point is that if you get a bike, obviously you're gonna be saving a lot of money on gas. And like to me, like I'm using probably that guy is wearing headphones and like big headphones. I'm using probably a good, I don't know, $10 a week. So I don't drive a lot to work. I mean, my job is pretty close, but like I said, you know, $10 a week, that's pretty much nothing. And I forgot to put my strap on, so let's parking here. So, like I said, you know, gas is going to be a big one. You know, we're looking at about $40 for me, at least $40, $50 a week compared to $10 a week. That could be a lot of money. We're talking about a ton of money. And back in the days, I actually did a video about this. I'll link it down below. But I was saving about $320 a month just by taking my motorcycle. Back in those days, I used to have a little V-Star, and it was a pretty cool bike. I used to enjoy a ton. But like I say, you know, we're talking about a good $320 a month. That's like a car payment. That's a motorcycle payment, right? So I could have purchased a bike for $200 a month and then have the next $100 for gas, and I could have had a free motorcycle. Essentially, how much money I was using, I mean, how much, again, you know, gas I was using, or money on gas, it was ridiculous, completely ridiculous. So that's one of the things that you're going to see people talking about, that gas is going to be a really good advantage that you may have against a car, right? The other thing is going to be, generally speaking, you know, bikes are cheaper and more reliable. You can buy a decent bike, you know, especially some of the Yamaha and things like that, for a very, very good price. And again, it's not going to cost you that much, and the insurance is going to be nothing. You know, like I was paying like, I don't know, $20 a month for this thing. Actually, I just finished paying my entire year of insurance. I paid it in like in 4 or 5 months, and now I don't have to make a payment into September, I believe. So again, the insurance is pretty cheap, you know, compared to me and my wife. We own 2 cars. Those 2 cars cost a lot more, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of money that we pay in insurance. To me, is really, again, like I said, really ridiculous. And I can't believe we are to a point that we're paying hundreds of dollars on insurance. But whatever, that's a different conversation for a different time for sure. So again, you know, you're going to be looking at cheaper gas. You're going to be looking at probably potentially buying a better bike for the money that you're going to spend on a better vehicle. You're going to be looking at cheaper prices in general. You know, a motorcycle will be less expensive. Insurance will be less expensive. Gas is going to be less expensive. So you're going to essentially spend less money, which is fantastic in my opinion. So that's going to be good. Now, I'm going to tell you the bad things. It goes back to what I said at the beginning. You know, if you have a wife, if you have a family, again, you know, it's not practical. How are you going to put your family in here? It's not something that, you know, is possible. Now, the other thing that I will mention that is a good point in my opinion is that it depends the motorcycle you get. You may get a motorcycle with bags, with a trunk. Those are great because you can put your gear, you can put a lot of the stuff that you need. You can put, again, essentially everything that you need, you can put it in there. I'm gonna make a U-turn here, trying to practice my U-turn. Actually, I just hit 9,500 miles, which is kind of cool. But again, you know, it comes down to where you're at. Like me right here, you know, I live in a small city. I don't know why there's so much traffic. I mean, it's not super small, but it's not big, so it's easy to ride. My commute to work is very, very simple, very, very easy. You may live in a city like Miami, like my mom does. I mean, there is no way that I want to ride a motorcycle every single day. The traffic is insane. People are pretty much going to, you know, run you over. Motorcycles are dangerous, and you know, you don't have anything. Nothing is protecting me right now. It's not that I'm doing something good or doing something bad. It's that we don't know what a guy is doing, the guy behind me. Hopefully he stopped, maybe not. If it hits me, I'm going to be in a lot of pain, right? So again, motorcycles are dangerous, and you know what? If you live in a city that is pretty crazy, I mean, I would definitely consider not having a motorcycle as your primary vehicle, because every single time you go out on the bike, you're gonna be increasing the chances of getting hit. Gotta work on my friction, son. There we go. Not as good as I wanted to, but so, you know, if a guy living in a place like this, to me, driving to work, driving around is very, very simple. So I don't really worry about that much. You guys seeing a lot of my videos, I take a lot of US1 and things like that. So it's very easy for me to drive. You know, typically I try to stay away from the city right here. I try to go through US1. US1 goes across, and it kind of goes, you know, if you take this road back here, you take US1. So I kind of try to take highway because, you know, less vehicles typically, and less, you know, chances of somebody hitting me doing something stupid. But I think if you're going to get a bike to be your primary, essentially your primary vehicle, having the right bike is so important. You know, having a bike that is going to fit that purpose. You know, like for example, this one right here, I got bags, and these bags are phenomenal. You know, I could put a lot of stuff in there, because as a primary vehicle, you're gonna have to deal with other things. You know, you may have to deal with weather conditions. You may have to deal with, you know, starting to rain. You go to work, it's a beautiful day, but guess what? When you come out of work, guess what? It's not a beautiful day no more. It's raining. And again, you know, it would be nice to be able to have your raining gear and things like that. I know you guys see me in church a lot, but I'm going to tell you, lately, because of this thing that happened, the only place, or pretty much one of the only places that you were allowed to go was church. Alright guys, church was great. Heading home right now. What a beautiful day. I gotta tell you, I'm so in shock that everything in the country is going on, and we're still having such a great and beautiful days. But anyways, I had a great time in church, and it's always a good time. But like I was saying, you know, motorcycle as your only transportation, I think that is not a good idea. And the reason why is because there's too many factors. You know, there is too many positive factors, which, like I talked about in the video. You know, we're talking about gas, we're talking about price, we're talking about essentially, you know, lower financial needs, if you want to put it that way. Motorcycles can be cheaper, gas can be cheaper, you know, insurance and all that stuff. But the environment, I mean, the environment that you're going to be driving has a lot to do with it. You know, if you're driving in a city, you have to worry about those things, because motorcycles are dangerous, and you know, you could find yourself driving to a lot of traffic and things like that. Could be very dangerous. Other than that, there's a lot of factors that you're gonna have to think about. You know, rain, snow. Again, you know, some people may only have a season that you could ride through. So, you know, maybe in the winter you're not gonna be able to ride a motorcycle, so right there, you know, you'll be out of transportation, so that's not really a good idea. But primarily, there's going to be a lot of environment concerns, you know, the rain and things like that. You show up to work, beautiful day, you come out, it's going to be raining. What do you need to do now? You need to have equipment. You're going to need to pack some stuff like rain gear, you know. You're going to need to pack a lot of stuff. So now we're talking about having a motorcycle that allows you to do that. You know, you may not have the motorcycle that allows you to do that, and you be one of those guys always carrying a backpack. To me, that's really annoying. I don't like backpacks, probably because my back hurts 90% of the time, 99.9. Lord help me. So again, you know, now that means that I have to have bags and maybe a trunk. I would love to have a trunk eventually on this Road King, which I will put, I think I'm going to put that matching Viking trunk. And one thing that I want to mention is that motorcycles are a lot of fun, and I always feel that if I have to ride a bike, because I have to, because I don't have any other way of transportation, it kind of takes away the fun. Because there's going to be some days that, you know, for me, it's not fun to ride a bike. And again, you know, I want to ride my car. There may be some days, you know, sometimes I gotta work at late, really late at nighttime. You know, I'm on call, so I gotta respond to calls. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to have a motorcycle and driving to the place that I'm driving. I just don't want to do that. I want to take my truck because I could bring tools and I could bring the things that I need for my job, right? So if you only have a bike and you have to drive your bike to every place you go, I kind of feel like it takes the fun. It's gonna suck it dry in a way, because like I say, you know, every single time that you drive, you're gonna need that. So what a beautiful day. Anyways, guys, I'm kind of standing by for a price for my bars. And I emailed the guy today. Haven't heard from the guy, but he needs to answer me ASAP because I'm ready to put some bars. I'm thinking about, I got a couple choices out there. I don't know which ones I'm going to get yet. But anyways, there's a couple choices. A couple of you guys have emailed me some great samples, pictures of your bike and some of the bars, and kind of give me like a mini little review of how you like them, kind of telling me some of the prices and things like that. So if you're one of those guys that email me that information, just know that I really, really appreciate it. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying safe. Stay tuned. We got a lot more videos coming up. And as always, God is in control.